I've watched a video and looked at the translation of two French doctors discussing on a French national TV. What are they talking about? They are talking about the COVID-19. Now, in their conversation, it's heart-wrenching because they're actually discussing how to do the test of the coronavirus vaccine in Africa. And the comment thereafter is, or rather the comment contained in their conversation is what breaks one's heart. They said that Africa doesn't have the infrastructure, Africa don't care about their people, and that's, it's basically almost like a God-forsaken place. Therefore, it is a perfect place for them to do that test. I will play this video for you. Watch this video and see and understand what they are saying. I mean, this is subtitled. Then I will take that conversation.
Est-ce qu'on ne devrait pas faire cette étude en Afrique où il n'y a pas de masque, pas de traitement, pas de réanimation, un peu comme c'est fait d'ailleurs pour certaines études dans le sida, où chez les prostituées, on essaye des choses parce qu'on sait qu'elles sont hautement exposées et elles ne se protègent pas. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez ?
Alors vous avez raison, et d'ailleurs on est en train de réfléchir en parallèle à une étude en Afrique justement pour faire ce même type d'approche avec le BCG, un placebo. Je pense qu'il y a un appel d'offres qui est sorti, il va sortir, et je pense qu'on va en effet sérieusement.
Whom I believe is a French journalist by name Reza. I mean, you can see her here by name Reza Saharareporters. She provided a translation because she was furious that in this same 21st century, that in France, you still have people think in that way. Now, in her in her translation, she said, Dr. Mira, if I can be proactive, shouldn't we do this study in Africa where there are no masks, no treatment, no resuscitation, a bit like it has been done in some studies in AIDS, HIV, where amongst, prostitutes, we try things because they are exposed to. Now, it continues, they don't protect themselves. What do you think? And the other French doctor, that is Dr. Lodge, said, so you are right. We are thinking in parallel to a study in Africa precisely to make this same type of approach, that is, vaccine plausible, to think that there is a call for tender that was released or that will be released. And I think indeed it's, a good thing to do too. That means the second doctor agrees. And here is the tragedy. My analysis today is I not entirely would be, in as much as I'm really furious and angry on the French doctors, I am more disappointed with my African leaders. Because what the French or these French guys are saying is a reflection of how the African leaders treat you and I. For instance, we have today a tweet from the former ambassador to Nigeria, that is Ambassador Campbell. He has the following to say. Campbell understood exactly what he tweeted. And I'll read that tweet for you. I mean, you can look at it on the screen here. And he clearly says, in the face of coronavirus, Nigerians, rich and powerful, are now dependent on the same inadequate medical and health facilities as everyone else, though their wealth and influence may buy them preferential assets. What doesn't that bring to you? It clearly shows, for instance, the case of Abia. Abakere, we know he was sick. He came from Germany. In Germany, where he went to negotiate on your behalf for electricity, that is, with the Siemens company, a man who was never elected, a man in a view or in a country that you have a vice president, in a country that you have the power minister, he went to Germany to represent you. He came back with that disease and had the infantry to tell you that he's going to be treated, and he was flown to Lagos to be treated, but that he's not going to be doing that on the national bill. Now, what that tells you is that is a clear reflection of what the French doctors are saying, because the people that govern you do not care. That's why the French could make such assertions very easily. And not only making the assertions, it is very likely and it is very, very possible that even when you and I, after crying foul, that this will still happen. The French will still go ahead, come to Africa and test this medication. So tell me, why would the French respect you? Why? If in this same country you had yesterday, in Warri, Delta State, soldiers killed, a civilian for walking on the street, you think he's kidding? In same Warri, soldiers took your fellow citizens, those they pay to protect, those that pay the taxes with which they pay them their salaries. What did the soldier do? He made them swim in gutter water, as we call them in Nigeria, in smelly, dirty water. Eventually, they killed someone. And in anger, the people of Warri revenged and pursued the soldiers, smacked them. Eventually, it appeared one died. I think it's ended this morning. We have a video where two soldiers are seen making threats to the people of Niger Delta, to the people of Warri, saying they will go, they will come and they will revenge for the death of their colleague. You think, is this an animal republic? Is this a banana republic where life has no value? Now, in this video, they threatened, saying they're going to rape our mothers, our sisters. For what? Because people, for once, stood up for their rights. Yes, there is a total lockdown, but total lockdown does not give you the right to take another person's life. And you think that was a joke. Look at it, what the soldier, a soldier, so vulgar, so disgraceful, could say this thing. Watch.
Warri people, una don't buy job, una kiss soldier ba, your mother. I will make sure I fuck your mother skin to skin. I will fuck her skin to skin, no condom. I will make sure she carry HIV. Your daughters will carry HIV. Your wives will carry HIV. You get mine, ba? You kiss soldier ba? That will bunch you. That will bank her. That will
contemplating on, what they've just said. Now here is the bomb. Suddenly, we see soldiers moving down to Warri to do what? I used this video to call on the authorities to please stop this madness happening or is about to happen in Warri. These are citizens. These are citizens of this nation. You cannot be treating people like this. I have made my part. I have tweeted and I have tagged the Nigerian army, the defense headquarters, saying, this is what your men said. Your men are heading into Warri to cause mayhem. Either you stop them or that means you authorize them. We're going to hold you responsible. In the same tweet, I tagged the Delta State Governor Okowa, and Amnesty International, because we need to call their attention. We do not know who's going to be the next victim. It could be you. It could be me. It could be your sister. It could be my sister. It could be your brother. It could be my brother. It does not matter. Every life must matter to us. Let us stay home together to fight this deadly virus called COVID-19, but not to lose more lives. Come on. The French are telling us that they're going to come to Africa to test a vaccine that is not even being tested in a country that have hundreds of patients. They haven't tested it there, but they want to come down to Africa to test it. Doesn't that tell you something? My brothers, Africans, we must wake up. We must wake up because we are becoming the laughing stock of nations. Even countries like the Philippines have food that they send to their, to their citizens, and even immigrants living there, they give them food. Look at this video posted by one of my friends saying this is what is happening in Philippines. They give us food. What are your leaders doing? I mean, let the COVID-19 be a turning point. Let it be a point where we know that it's either we fix Africa, we fix the infrastructures therein, or we perish and die without doing nothing. It is really sad. Maazi Ezeoke, I use this video to call the attention of all African leaders, and at the same time, especially the Nigerian leaders, the people that control the army, to stop the massacre that is about to happen in Warri. Enough is enough. May God bless us all. Remember this.